We're back. Hey, yeah. Back at that light. The light in the opener. It's like, why's that guy Russian? And I don't mean that in innuendo or anything like that. Gosh. Can't even say that name anymore. I mean, forever. I used to like Russian dressing too, like, especially on like a nice sub too. Oil and vinegar is always good. You ever hear that expression, oil and water? You guys go together like oil and water. So anyways, had a couple ideas. I was gonna hang a right and go by that one guy that we know that we never got there. We will eventually. We will. The timing was, enough time has passed and everything, and I want to make sure he has like enough time. I'll even have him record it and stuff. I know I have a way. It's like in that one video I said I could sell ice to Eskimos, or I don't know, snow to Iceland. Oh, this guy. See, at night, man, people just think like there's no one on the road. They just fly out of their driveways. That one girl just, I don't know. All right, so yes, the pot. Okay. Well, nice segue. The pot.
It is indeed romaine lettuce, which they assume.
Oh, back to the romaine lettuce.
With different.
So we were listening. All right, let's take it. I mean, we're not scolding. We're not parents here. I was a rebel. I know what it's like to be a rebel. But we're just looking. I see recycling bins. If I see papers, I should just take them. We just never know. But I don't know why they're still out. I mean, usually up here they leave them out like on a Monday night, but they're still here. They're probably in there too. But I mean, again, it's the show. So and I do have enough, but you just never know. Whatever. And then we get more rain on the days they leave them out. But my God, they're all out. I mean, most of them don't have papers. I mean, people don't use the paper anymore. I don't know what it is. I got to put something in my pocket here. So, the pot. Yes. Listening to Savage, you had a caller. And the man had 3 sons. One son's 29. He's in New York or something. He's the oldest. And he just has this really bad... this was the husband or the father. The father was explaining it to Savage. I mean, Savage talks about it, how, all right, quit. It's not addictive or anything like that, quit. I mean, there's a lot of things, when people, like quit, they experience a lot of stuff. A lot of things, like, anxious, all this, anger, things like that. A lot of anxious, like, they just, because the thing, that holds it together, like, it's just, it's hard to operate, like, without that good feeling. It's an alter. It's an altering thing. It alters reality a bit. Alters your emotions, your feelings. Like, I mean, because the mind kind of, like it kind of shuts off in a way. I mean, that's one of the ways I can describe it. It's just, because you're just like you just like slow it down. Like you slow it down to just like, wow. I mean, I once had my cousin over, and it's like I said, you want a drink? I was gonna give him some lemonade. He's like, yeah, I want some lemonade. I'm like, get the glass out, I put the ice cubes in there, pour the lemonade. He's sitting there, he's like looking at it, he's like, wow, man, you have like the best ice cubes here, man. Anyways, welcome into the West One Radio. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, try stopping it, try quitting it. I mean, you know what they say? They said, how many years you have done it, that's how long it takes to get over it. I mean, they say, like, it's just this harmless thing, and a guy out here doing something interesting. It's my cup of tea. I am Jerry the Nightmare Bramer, and so we had two options, to hang a right there, go past the guy there, that we're gonna get caught up on things. Because I remember, like I said, there's the moon. We're going to Los Santos. We're leaving the country and everything. We're going to we're leaving Applebee's. Yeah, the moon is like in our, like in Troy, Troy is like Los Santos, and up here, you go up here and you're just like in the country a little bit. It is, that's where they're having a Thanksgiving, up the country road. Oh no, wait, they don't have Thanksgiving up there. They go upper Los Santanos, upper, like North Troy, but in a nice section. My uncle has a beautiful country getaway up there. It's like, it's one of those things, like when you're in there, it just doesn't feel like you're in this area. It's just yes, that area used to be, around there, Catholic High, back in the day, it was just like, nothing like it was back then, how it is today. But you know what that is? That's, there's a story with my father. Like, my father was at the club, when I was a kid and stuff, and this politician used to come around, and my father was nice. I'm not going to mention the guy's name, but they got a baseball field up there after him and everything. This was back, when things were good, when things were great. So he comes in, it's like, I need your vote. And, they vote for him. Just like, we had the store down here, and now, they're, years later, go up. Well, all these stores. The store that I used to go to as a kid, get the cheesecake, get the bread and all that, Or over here, get the cheese, get this, get that. Ask them for a favor, though, man. When you need it. But anyway, we don't want to get on our soapbox. That's just the way it is, you accept it. No part of it, You get to that point, like, I'm no part of this system. They just throw you out. They throw you out. And sometimes it ends up being for the better. Although it might be scary, and although, you might piss and moan, you might, fight it. But, once you just accept it, you say to yourself, well, that's how it is, It's like with the news, every day. Like, I was looking at it today, I'm saying, I'm like, it's the same old thing, and who the target is, and it's just getting more mundane and more like I don't know, like oblivion. Like, they can't really come back. There's nowhere else to go. It's just, I don't know, maybe limbs are gonna start falling off, maybe they're just gonna start melting. There's just something that they're fighting that they shouldn't be, because if this guy ends up getting reelected, who are they gonna blame? They say that they don't want to cause friction and heat and crisis and saying tone it down. There's no stopping. There's no stopping it. There are people that want things done, regardless of what you think. There are people that are saying he's doing a fabulous job. They're watching it. They're out there. They're loving it. They need a break. They need a break from all this technology and everything. People tell us what to do and everything, staging everything. So we have the football tomorrow. We have the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, we're going to go with the Redskins. We're loyal. And I guess Detroit. If I had to guess, the Bears just, they just got beat. Or no, I forget if they got beat. Or maybe they won. But anyway, let me look at that timer here. Oh my God. So, the reason why I like Trump is for that reason. Because he doesn't follow nothing. And I don't like politicians. I think they're the reason why things end up the way they are, then they always have a scapegoat. They always have someone to blame. And then they're peddling, again, this Nixon theory. They're peddling, he's connected now to Saudi Arabia. We're going to get the tax for him. Then they're going to be working on the gun thing. They got the house. That's the first thing they're going to be doing. I mean, they're going to follow their agenda. And again, it's going to make people, even Democrats alike, Democrats, independents, when it comes to this thing here, like the Second Amendment, there are people that are I mean, I'm not. Don't put me in that box or that category. I don't care. It doesn't matter either way to me. I just don't form an opinion on it. But I know there are people that no one tells me how much ammo I'm supposed to have, how much this, the size of it, this or that. I always said, you really don't need something that can fire off bullets, in the amount of time that they have those. Certain. I don't think you really need them, but I don't know. Like, I'm not there. I don't know what they have in their home that they're so worried about. Or if the militia is going to come in, or like some kind of groups, that have funding, knock down their doors or anything. Stuff like that doesn't make it any better. When you're just like you're surrounding people. At restaurants, at this place, at that place. Everything they seem to be doing, it's just, that's what I'm saying. They just don't want to work with him. Don't want to work with him, and he's there, and he's making everybody just want to hand in the towel or something, because they're way off their game. They're way off. They can't keep on spinning it. It's like now they're just stuck in like just character bashing. That's where, and deep down in the mud, that's where we ended up. That's all. So they just have to go after, now, his speech or something, or or wherever he says, oh, he meant it this way, Hi, Bob Tower.
More of the greatest hits of Christmas play next on 98.3 TRY, sponsored by Fidelis Care.
The Capital Region's